This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Happy 2015 to you. New beginnings for the Kentucky Wildcats. In 5 days, the top-ranked college basketball team in America will open SEC play against Ole Miss. Each week on This is Kentucky Basketball, Coach John Calipari opens his mailbag up to answer questions. One question this week, how good can the Cats be come March? Cal doesn't know the answer, but he knows where his team has to start.
Defensive rebounding, physical play, offensive execution, motors, competitiveness, all that stuff has to continue to grow. That's why I said I really don't even know how good we are right now. There are times I look at us and I go, oh man. And there are other times I look at us and I go, oh man, like what? So we you know, even in the practice we had today, it was all about here are the areas. The defensive rebounding has to be better.
All right, so here is the game info graphic. Tip time set for 7 o'clock inside Rupp Arena next Tuesday, January 6th. Number 1 Kentucky versus unranked Ole Miss. Live coverage of the game on the SEC Network. Now to some college football. The college football playoff era begins, and for the third time ever, 2 Heisman Trophy winners facing off against each other in the first national semifinal. Beautiful Pasadena, California site of the Rose Bowl. 2013 Heisman Trophy winner Jameis Winston. 2014 Heisman Trophy winner Marcus Mariota. Let's go. Second quarter. Florida State down 18-6. Carlos Williams takes the carry right up the gut. 10 yards on the touchdown. It was 18-13 at the break. Second half. Third quarter. Royce Freeman scores. 25-13 Ducks. Back comes Winston and the Seminoles. Jameis Winston rolls, fires. Travis Rudolph stretches out to score the touchdown there. State still down 5. The fireworks continue. Next possession for Oregon. Mariota, quick fire to Darren Carrington. Makes one guy miss and goes 56 to the crib. More than 600 total yards of offense for the Ducks in this one. But that's not the only thing the Ducks did. Let the quack attack begin on defense. Winston completes the pass to Dalvin Cook, and he fumbles. Scooped up by Reggie Daniels. Second turnover for the Seminoles. Next play, Mariota capitalizes. Right back to Carrington. 338 yards in the air for Mariota. Carrington scores for a second time. That makes it 39-20. Under 2 to go now in the third. Winston buys time. He's got time. Now he's rushed. Lots of Ducks getting in his way. Whoa, then he loses the football. And the ball is scooped up by Tony Washington. And when you play for Oregon, linebackers are fast as the corners and safeties. Washington goes 58 yards for the score. 5 turnovers for Florida State in the game. Oregon is headed to the national title game. 59-20 over Florida State. The Seminoles' first loss since November 24th, 2012 to Florida. Second semifinal. Who will play the Ducks in the national title? Urban Meyer in Ohio State or Nick Saban in Alabama? First quarter, 2 plays after a fumble recovery. Bama's on the board first. Derrick Henry, 29 yards for the score, 79 yards on the ground in the first half for Bama. Later in the first, Blake Sims. Amari Cooper, 15-yard touchdown. Bama up 14-6. Second quarter, Bama up 21-13 now. Look at the end-around play here by the Buckeyes. Evan Spencer throws it to Michael Thomas. He gets a foot down, a 13-yard touchdown. Lead cut to 1 at the half, and right now, as you will see, Alabama is trailing the Buckeyes 27-21. So we know one team that will be playing in the national championship. That is Oregon. The Ducks will face the winner of the Ohio State-Bama game. 8:30 kick time on January 12th for that one. Live coverage on ESPN. Up next in sports, hopefully I'll catch my voice back. Outback Bowl highlights. Auburn and Wisconsin play a wild one in Florida. Auburn playing Wisconsin in the Outback Bowl in Tampa, Florida. Both teams come off huge losses to end the season. Let's get down to the Sunshine State. Wisconsin got crushed by Ohio State in the Big Ten title game. Auburn falling short to Alabama. First quarter, no score. First and goal for Joel Stave. Oh, hits Corey Clement in the end zone. Badgers up 7-0. Second quarter, tied at a touchdown apiece. Nick Marshall. Look at the rocket here. Ricardo Lewis on the receiving end, 66 to the crib for a touchdown. Marshall, 15 of 22 for 217 in the air in this one. Third quarter, Melvin Gordon. You haven't seen him? This guy's a beast. 4th and 1. Look at him turn it upfield. 21-17 Wisconsin, 53 yards for the touchdown there. Melvin Gordon rushes for an Outback Bowl record in this one, 251 yards and 3 touchdowns. The game goes to overtime, tied at 31. Wisconsin gets the ball first. They make their field goal to make it 34-31, so a touchdown wins it for Auburn, but they could not score. So Daniel Carlson out to kick a 45-yarder to send it into double overtime. Doing, not happening. Hits off the right post. Wisconsin wins the Outback Bowl. Melvin Gordon finishes 41 yards shy of Barry Sanders' single-season FBS rushing record with 2,587 on the ground this season. Now to the guys who get paid to play tackle football. 4 straight playoff berths for the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincy will go to Indianapolis to take on the Colts in the wild card round. 1:05 kick time in Indy on Sunday. Nothing new to be in the playoffs for the Bengals, but it would be something new if they actually won. Cincy is 0-3 in its last 3 tries.
It's not a negative to be in the playoffs every year. That's a positive. It's just the negative is not taking advantage of the opportunity. And so it means that you've done a lot to get there every single year. Now let's take advantage of that opportunity, and that's what's great about the playoffs. It doesn't matter what your seed is or what your record is. It's a week every week, and if you win that week, you move on.
All right, meanwhile, on the other side, the Colts want to continue the drought of playoff wins for the Bengals. Since he has not won a playoff game since 1991, Indy has been to the Super Bowl twice and won one since then. Chuck Pagano, happy this is a routine week.
They're a different team. We're a different team right now, and we're going to go about our business. We're fortunate. I told the guys we're fortunate that we're playing on a Sunday because we got to stay in our routine. Normal Wednesday, normal Thursday, normal Friday, normal Saturday. So it's the next ball game.
More Mountain News right after this.